Thanks for stopping by today. I want to share with you our newest kit from Hydrangea Hippo. This is our Gaming It Up kit, Gaming Life. And it features all this really fun paper and stickers from Echo Park. And I also have some layered stickers that we put in this kit. This kit is based off of a collection pack. And what we also added to this was a bunch of elements that you can use to make a mini book. So I have the sample of the book here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that in a minute. But first I'm going to show you the rest of the supplies. So there's all these different ribbons and trims, elastic ribbon, and then this, it's almost like a seam binding. It's a really thin kind of ethereal like taupe colored ribbon, and then this polka dot ribbon that matches that. This really cool braided trim. I got this down at Michael Levine's in LA. It's a really, like, it makes me think of Grease, but it's got a nice color that kind of pops with these stickers. And then some gingham and rickrack, and then also some ribbon with stars. I really like this grosgrain ribbon that has the stars on it. Some felt flowers that stack. And a bunch of all kinds of awesome embellishments. There's stars and little wood grain flowers, an industrial safety pin, some glittery buttons, some sew-on gems, star sequins, clothespins, really cool embossed metal buttons, lots of fun stuff to embellish with, and then a little die cut. Plus all the chipboard that you'll need to create a book base. There's 6x6 chipboards and 8x8 chipboards, and a really fun hardware size paper bag. These are really cool because you used to be able to get them at the hardware store and you'd put like nails or screws in them, but they're really hard to find. You know, we don't have those kind of hardware stores anymore, like the little mom and pop ones. So this size of bag is really nice, and it's really sturdy. It's a lot thicker than your regular paper lunch sack because it's made for hardware. So it's great for mini book pages. A little ticket, some coin envelopes, and some little notes. And then I have some ribbon, and what I did here, and also in your kit you get some crepe paper that's orange, and then you get this green polka dot ribbon. What I did is turn them into rosettes. So the first thing that I want to show you is how to make a rosette, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the mini book. In your kit you got some crepe paper, and you're going to want to take that roll that you got and divide it into two pieces, and they should each be about 1.5 to 2 yards long. Now after you have your 1.5 to 2 yards piece, you're going to fold it in half and just kind of make the ends meet up. They don't have to perfectly meet, but you're going to fold it in half, and then we're going to work starting with the folded end. Now I do have a ebook tutorial in my Etsy shop. It is $5 that shows you how to do this, but also how to do some more elaborate forms of the rosette, like layered and stacked rosettes, as well as some other applications for these stitches. So if you want to get that, I will put the link down in the description for this video. Alright, so you're going to take a long needle. I like to use yarn darning needles, and I also like to use embroidery floss. So you're going to start with doing stitches, and you're going to do big stitches, like at least 1/2 inch long. And you're going to go in and out, and you can see as I'm going in and out here, I'm gathering up and pleating this crepe paper. Now the reason that I double it over is that it gives it a lot more body, makes it a little sturdier, and it's more opaque because, especially with the lighter colors of crepe paper, you can see right through it. So this gives it a little bit more stiffness, and it also makes the color better. So you're going to do this for the entire length of it. Also, you want to make sure you have a knot on the end of your string so that when you pull your string, it doesn't just pull through all the holes and this falls apart. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. And now that I have the string stitched all the way through, it's kind of gathering and curving onto itself. I'm going to take the two ends of the string and I'm going to tie them together in a knot. Now you don't want to do this too tight, because at this point you can kind of start situating your rosette so that it looks nice before you tie it tight. Now once it looks the way you want it, then you can tie it tight. So I'm just tying a square knot, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a second square knot. And then I'm going to cut my string ends off, but I don't want to cut it too close to the knot, and I can take those little ends and just tuck them in between the folds there. And there you have a little rosette. So these are really fun and easy to make. You can stack them up. You can do, like if you do this with the ribbon, it's a little bit smaller diameter than the crepe paper, so you could stack them together to make like a prize ribbon, you know, have little ribbons coming out of the bottom. So this is just a really fun technique. So I cut these out to make some pages that are 4x6. And so to get the 4x6 page, I took this chipboard and I cut it in half. So it's 6x8 across, so I cut it in half at 4 so that I could get these smaller 4x6 pages here. And then I covered, you know, the backs with paper. And I also used the cut apart pages that come in the collection pack to add like embellishments. So here I took this cut apart page, and I like to take these and kind of hang them over the edge of a page. So this is a 6x6 chipboard page. So it's this size. And then I hung this over the edge so that on the back side I could do some stickers and kind of that page is sandwiched in between the little journal spot and this sticker collage. And what that does is it gives me a nice big space to put my photos. So I have nice big spaces for photos. I can do 3x4s, I can do wallets, and I can do 4x6s on here. And again, here's another 4x6 page. This is a 6x8. I took my little coin envelope and put it up here so that I could slip little mementos in there. And then here I took the flowers from the kit, and these are die cut with like little slits in it. So if you cut out every other section, then it looks like a gear. And so to get that look, I just cut out every other section on these flowers, and then I glued buttons in the middle to look like gears, or to look like the bolts on gears. I took one piece of 4x6 paper that I cut out of one of the papers, and I just cut notches on the end and punched a hole to make it a tag page. And then this is the little paper bag. So this is your little hardware paper bag here. And what I did is I folded it in half, and then I punched the binding holes on the fold so that this is almost like a little pocket page that opens up. And here on this flap, you could have this be something that you open and you reveal something, or you can tack that down and then this becomes a pocket. And then this opening, the top of the bag, actually is a pocket as well. Here I took one of these 12-inch borders. So this is on the sheet that has all these borders on it, and I just cut this, and then I cut some notches in the end to use that as a nice little border there. And again, I'm just collaging the stickers. I'm using a mix of the layered stickers that come already with the dimension added to them, plus some regular flat stickers, and then buttons to give it a little bit more interest. So again, more stickers, a tag. I cut this tag out of the cut apart sheet here, so you can see there's a little tag that I cut out, punched a hole, added a little bit of rickrack, and then put my buttons on there. This is a really fun thing to do with really wide ribbon, is to put it on a page as a border, so I could have my photo kind of overlapping on that as I put my pictures in. And then here I took some of these cut apart pages, or these little cut apart blocks like this one, and I just sandwiched the page in between them. So this makes it a little bit more sturdy, because when people are turning the pages, they're going to handle this. But that also on the 6x6 page will give me a lot more room here in the middle to put my photos. And again, on the back, the same thing. Here I just took the ribbon and tied a loose knot on the top, and then I just glued it down. And then again, here's another tag page. And on this page, all I did is just make a simple border with a bunch of the buttons. So really easy, simple mini book. And I like to use these different layered pages because it gives it a lot of interest when you're looking at it or if you were to set it up on a table. And it's fun for kids to look at because there's all these different layers that you can flip through. Thanks so much for joining me and having a closer look at our kit this month and this month's project. This is the Gaming Life kit from Hydrangea Hippo, and we have subscriptions available in our website at hydrangeahippo.com. And the link is down below this. If you look this way, in the description, you can just click the link and check out all of our subscriptions and different plans that we have available. Our kits always ship on the first of the month so that you get all kinds of inspiration shipped right to your door, and we go and search high and low for all kinds of really cool stuff to put in your kits. So thanks again for joining me, and I hope that you'll leave a comment below and then hit that subscribe button up there in the corner so that you can get more of our tutorial videos and crafty goodness delivered to your email box. All right, chat with you soon.